everyone, Dreamy Dragonics here, and today I have finally obtained the second mask. I think there's a third, a Blue the Raptor mask, and there's two. There's one that makes noise and one that doesn't. And there's also, don't get these confused with another kind that I've seen that are a bit bulkier. I prefer these, but I haven't tried the other ones. The other ones look a little more concealing of the face, but they're more bulky. So it depends on what you want, and if you're making a costume for a dinosaur or whatever, it depends on what you want. But I'm going to show you guys how each of these work. We have T-Rex and Indoraptor. I'm a big fan of the Jurassic World and Jurassic Park movies. Grew up with those movies. The best. Well, I got this one first, and depending on where you buy these, the price will be different. I bought this one, and my aunt graciously, thank you, bought me this one. I got mine from Walmart, and they were not going to sell anymore after this, so I was good to buy this one at $13. She got hers for me off of Amazon, and I wish I told you that the prices were different, for I think $25, unless she got a deal. But I saw them for about like 25 or 20. But if you want to have the better price range, go to like Walmart, Target. If eBay's, somebody's selling them off eBay for a cheap price, maybe there too, but I've seen Walmart and Target have them for the $13 price. Okay, so one thing I've noticed when using both of these is that the range of movement is different. Now I will go into detail into each. So, first of all, this one, I don't know if it had a defect or if they're all like this, but this one right here has two teeth right here. This one and this one. And when I first got it, they were having some issues and rubbing up against each other, and when it would close, it would only go to like right here. It wouldn't close all the way. So what I had to do is I had to take a little sanding buffer thingamajigger and sand it down. I don't know if you could see. You can kind of see where that little bit right there that's chipped away. It's really hard to see. But yeah, I had to sand down the inside of the tooth here, and it doesn't look bad at all. I took a knife at first and chipped it away and then sanded it down a bit. And it's real easy because it's like this silicone rubbery feel-ish stuff. And I sanded away a little on the top tooth, so now it has more room to close. And with this I'm gonna have to make a little more alterations because, as you can see, the snout length is different, of course, and that has the effect on how the mouth moves. And let me show you how that works. What you have here, and I would suggest this is more suited for adult faces. This is more suited for kids' faces, but either or. But I'm saying if you want to have better mouth movements and range of mouth movements, there you go. And maybe this one's just like not broken in with the mouth yet. I don't know, but that's my experience so far. Okay, so yeah, when you look inside here, you have the headpiece to go on the back, and you can tighten it. And then that's how it looks on the inside. Looks like you're smiling. And you've got this little rubbery thing goes around your face. When you tighten it, if you have any discomfort, I can have small discomfort, and it'll leave like a red place here, here, and here. But it really doesn't hurt that bad. It's just a slight pinch. The more you tighten it, you can have it loose and you won't feel a thing. So as far as discomfort, is that even a word? As far as discomfort goes, this one isn't so bad. This one, if you're bigger like me, or an adult or a teen, you'd have to tighten it more on your face because this one likes to move around a lot. I'll show you. So this is this one. Oh, and here's the chin strap. You can adjust the size. I've noticed that for both, you are not going to need these. You just need the first three. Nobody has a face that long unless you've got a face to like right here, maybe. And that's okay if you do. So it's for everybody, really. So see, I have it adjusted, and I'm barely moving my mouth, and it's getting everything. And it really works well. So if you wanted to adjust this for costumes, or people who do furries and they wanted to add stuff around it and somehow make this a furry costume. I don't know how you would, but if you could have good mouth movements. This does not hurt at all. I have like no discomfort at where I've got it set, and I can see really well. The mask barely moves around when it juts around a tiny bit. It juts around a tiny bit. That's me opening my mouth all the way. So, that's that one. And this one, it was kind of weird. I tried that hole, too tight. Tried that one, it was kind of tight. But I tried the next hole, and it was a little too loose. So what I did, actually I just did this a few minutes ago to see if it would help, and it's kind of the same, but it helps a tiny bit. I took some cardboard and I cut it, and I took some tape and I just taped it around, and that gave it a little bit more height on that. But this is the range of motion for the T-Rex one. See, it's not wanting to move as much, and I'm talking and it's barely getting any movement. And I have to talk like this in order for the mouth to move. And to roar, see that, and I think that's as far as it goes. And another thing about it is the face moves a little more when you talk, because everything's a little more constricted with this face, due to the fact that the snout's shorter and the face is more, you know, this one kind of fits more around your face. This one kind of just so you will have a little more difficulty with this, but if you're just wanting to wear it and not so much, you don't care about the movement and stuff, and you just want it to look pretty, this is good enough to just look pretty. And that's what I'll probably be using it for. And I'll try to wear down the mouth. My brother was like, you should put some oil on the springs, and the coils are in these things right here. That's not gonna happen anytime soon, unless somebody has some trick. That's the range of motion for this. It goes down to here. When you hear that click, I don't really like to move them any more than that little spring click right there. The same for this one. This is the range of movement right here. Right there. Right around there. Yeah. So you can see that, and I've noticed you can also do this with them. if you wanted to. Put them on your hands there. That's what the inside of that one looks like. And like I said, really this one has a little less mouth range of movement, or quality of movement in the mouth. This one has better quality movement of the mouth. But in terms of detail, this one looks and feels better. Like, just look at the detail on that. I mean, really, just take a good look. And you even got, like, the individual scars on the face. Like, let me find one. There's one right there. Scratch down to there. It's not wanting to focus. Right there. A little indentation right there. And right here. It's specific to, it's too detailed. See, there's the scars right there. And that's not on the other side. I mean, there's like something right there, but that's probably like just a crease in the mouth. So this one, in terms of quality and detail, better. So if you're wanting to really just look better rather than feel or move better, this feels about the same. There's really no discomfort with this either, unless you tighten it really hard. But yeah, in terms of quality, this one looks really good. This one, however, it's glossy, and I mean, when you look at the Indoraptor in the movie, it is kind of glossy looking, but at the same time, it's very velvety and rough looking. It's a little, meh, you can't really tell what you want out of this. And I can see why they probably just went with the glossy finish, because it's a lot more smoother, and when the light bounces off it, it gives that mucousy, membrane-ish kind of just look and feel to it. What is interesting about this, though, this is the detail, this is the best detail on this. Each tooth is unique. No teeth are alike. I promise you, because look at this. That's the whole mold right there. So each tooth is individually different. This one is like the same on both sides, because you have the line right here where they cut it, and they just put one on this side and one piece on this side, and the bottom's the same way. This one, however, they had to fit the whole piece, one whole piece around. Same with the top. I mean, well, never mind. There's a bit there and there's a bit there, but still, they're unique. You had to really be paying attention to what you were doing, and because of that, that's weird. Because of that, you have not only that, but also the mouth. The mouth is very like weird looking because it's all messed up, and see, like there's a tooth here, but there's like a tooth way over here. So that also makes it hard to put the mold into this, but not the mold, but the little rubbery thing. Yeah. And so I could see when the tooth thing happened for me. Is that the right way? It's on this side, I'm sorry. When the tooth thing happened for me, I really think that it was just the way it got put in. It got put in a little wrong. Seeing if we could see it a bit more. You can see a little bit right there. But when I can move it this way some, and it would be fine. It would be fine. But it was just the way it was placed, and I figured I could probably get some glue in the little crack and push it back that way. But it was easier just to do this. Like really, if you have any issues with the teeth at all, just take a sander. It's like a little machine, handheld machine that's got a little bit on the end that sands it down. That'll work for this, and it'll leave it kind of smooth. You'll have a little bit of like scarring from it. It'll be a little scratched up, just a little bit, but you can't tell. Like the color of this, when it gets scratched off, it's the same color underneath. Whereas if you, like, for example, scratch this, you could see like a bit of gray come up because it's plastic. You know, it's a little different. So, now to say if this is worth $13 or if this is worth $25. $13 is a great deal. Please take the time to really think about it. Look at these and just, that's what I think. I usually like to think, you know, should I be spending this much money on something like this? I like to look at the quality of it before I buy it and think, hey, is this worth $13 or $25? You know? And this is definitely, I would say this is worth $25. And this is worth more than $13. But they have it at the price of $13. And they have the price of this at $13 too. But like I said, depending on where you buy it, is what you'll get. But yeah. There they are, and like I said, it's worth it. If I had to make any more altercations, I would say this one has to be fixed more. They have this piece, each of them have these holes. So if you needed to add a head, like a piece that went over the top of your head to make it for moving, which is what I might have to do for this one, that hole's there, you can do it. I mean, that's where they just add the price tag, like the little plastic thing goes around it and you have the tag, the big bulky tag that goes on top. But you can do that, you can use that, and I think that was a really unique thing, and I feel like they did that on purpose. So if you wanted to do something like that, you could. Or if you wanted to attach, like I want to make a dragon out of at least one of these. I was thinking this one, but lean a little more into this one because of the mouth movement range, unless this one gets better. But you could add, you know, a spike thing, or like spines that go behind your head, or you could attach something that has horns on it. There's just a number of things you could do with this, or like a plume of feathers that stick here and just push you out, you know, anything. And yeah, I was planning on, when I got this one, I was planning on taking this one and painting it gray and black, with some black over the top right here, and making a dragon out of it. But first of all, I'm just really liking the color, because when I put it on, it just matches my skin tone, see? And this one's already black, so maybe I could just do something with this one, you know. Let me know what you guys think about that. I'd really like to know your opinion on that too, because I'm having a hard time to decide. I knew what I wanted before, but now that I've got them, you've got a different perspective on things. But yeah, there's the review on the masks. There you have it. And like I said, there is a third blue Velociraptor one. I don't know if it's part of the bulky collection or if it's part of this line of masks. And then there's another blue that makes the noise. And if I could get my hands on that at a cheap price, because it's kind of expensive, I would definitely get that, because it's really unique, because it can move its eyes and it makes noise depending on what range of mouth you open on. But if you're happy with just a mask, please get these. This is a good deal. I have a bit of complaints, but really, this is worth $13. For a price like that, this is worth it. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, share, subscribe for any more videos I have in the future. I'm a little busy at the moment with college, but I am working on some art and some other fan art for another YouTuber. Some of you know that it's coming up. And hope to see you guys again.